Chummy Libra Cup strategy. Condition right for starting from late race position. 100 meters before late race corner. Same as Gemini Cup. The handling of uphill has changed with the update. The acceleration skill Highlander will be activated in late race with a certain probability. The probability is high. Half of them are activated at the start of the race. It's RNG. You can take it if the hint level is high, but basically non-stopping me takes priority. Most people probably want to be able to take it due to lack of skill point. Endurance guideline. Stamina plus guts equals 1500. Gold recovery skill is 2. It should be difficult depending on the support deck. In that case, please add white recovery skills. Stamina is about 70 with 1 white recovery skill. One of the recovery skills is Maestro, obtained from Power Rise or Stamina Creek. If you don't have one of these cards, let's borrow. Priority over recall. Second gold recovery skills. Choose the Uma with gold recovery skills. This will be introduced later. Green skills of speed. Right-handed. Can be get from Fine or Fukita. Forerunner. This also can take with Fine. Race Spark is Tennosho Adam. Green skills of stamina. Kyoto Race Course. Can be get from Rice or McQueen. Non-standard distance. Can be get from Mine or Cafe. Take it if you don't have enough stamina. How to make end crosser. Golshi, long distance tier 1, has own gold recovery skills. One of the 3 slots is fixed to Golshi. Taishin, she has encroaching shadow. Sleeping Lion is unstable to activate. Sleeping Lion becomes a little easier to activate if you send out Frontrunner at the same time. Mayano requires 1 sparks of end crosser. With the update, you can obtain acceleration skills by winning G1 races in each of the 4 strategies. Frontrunner possesses a red surger and crosser. She also has a gold recovery skill, but it is not fixed to mid-race. She has concerns about stamina, acceleration skills, straight away spot of Hishamazan, almost exclusively for Golshi. Let's pump off Ryan. This requires explanation. The graph on the left is straight away spot plus let's pump. Straight away spot only on the right, a graph that combines both. In this case, it is better to obtain Red Pump. It is faster to reach maximum speed if you obtain Red Pump. Next is a comparison graph when non-stopping me is activated at the fastest time. Left is with Red Pump, right is without. A graph that combines both. If non-stopping me is activated at the fastest time, neither will change. However, do not make decisions based on this graph alone. In actual races, non-stopping me is often activated after another acceleration skill is activated. It is rare for only non-stopping me to be activated immediately after entering red race. Most often activated after straightaway spot. Next, it is often activated after red pump, so it's better to get the red pump. Clear example, if you want to increase your stats, this deck is easy. You can also borrow a click from a friend and make it with 4 SR speed cards. Straightaway spot must inherit from sparks. You cannot increase width with this deck. If you increase width, another stats will decrease, and crosser moves more stably with this deck. However, the cost of the deck will be higher. Skill example, there are 3 to 4 skills that can be acquired other than the necessary recovery and acceleration skills. Umamusume is strong, but if you can get 2 straightaway skills with the same skill point, give priority to that. It is stronger to acquire 2 3-second skills than 1. Next, about Red Surger. How to recommend this time. There are few Umas with recovery skills. Swimsuit spec. Few people should have it. End crosser or swimsuit spec strategy is cheap. It is also possible to run end crosser using end crosser sparks. Hero Gross Fantasy. Skills are full of recovery. You can run without Stamina Creek or Power Ice. I'm sure there aren't many people who own this Uma either. Implemented in December, Cafe contains some debuff elements. There should be few people who pull this too. There is also a way to get recovery from support low blow. If you put it in the deck at the same time as Creek or Ice, all red soldiers will be able to run. This is a convenient support as you can choose right or left-handed at the event. Inheriting Growth is also an excellent recovery skill. However, even if you search on SNS now, there are not many sparks. Acceleration skills are Red Pump and Non-Stopping Me. Clear example, same as Golshi's deck. If you change your friend card to low blow, you can run it on other red surges. Next, about page chasers. Many page chasers have recovery skill. Ogre, usual regular. Spe, unique skill have been slightly strengthened with update. Takion has 2 recovery skills, does not require Creek or Ice. Creek, she also has 2 recovery skills. Scarlet, unique skill can be activated even in first place. Halloween Rise, a rare type with 3 unique skill effects. She doesn't need Stamina Creek either. McQueen, unique skill are the most stable in this race environment. Personally recommended. Recovery from support cards. Scarlet can be used as a substitute for Power Ice. However, gold skill as RNG. You can also use Inheritance unique of Creek. Has the effect of 2 white recovery skills. Acceleration skill are Angling and Scheming. Similar treatment to Ryan's Red Pump. About non-stopping me, the pattern in which PC wins is that it often mentions fast press from mid-race onwards. In this case, non-stopping me will not be activated. However, this idea is not necessarily correct, similar to getting non-stopping me on frontrunner. Clear example, Tachyon raised on a cheap deck requires a lot of stamina specs. It was used a lot in Japanese version. I wouldn't say it's strong, however, she will be goal seized during partner. Deck with power support cards. In my case, I tend to focus on balance of status. I don't like it when lowering wit and lowering the activation rate of skills. Skill example, since my stamina and guts are low, I acquired more recovery skills. Pesticide requires the most stamina. Too much is just right. Next, about frontrunner, I do not recommend it. The reason is that there is no stable recovery skill. Frontrunner is not stable for guts build. Only SMR can get to gold recovery skills. Frontrunner does not work alone, so I don't recommend it. In this case, End Crosser is the strongest, especially Golshi, so let's spend some time training Golshi. That's all the strategy information. おまけ Sub information. In Japanese version, live performances after victory have been added from Libra Cup. It's probably the same for the global version. The feeling of victory increases.